So we're going to do one more day's worth of number formation today, and then tomorrow, because we're going to start a new handwriting family that you haven't really done yet, we will pause the number formation for a while, all right? Now, I'm just about to finish my glass of water. I better put a tally on my chart, hang on. So that's one done already, and it's only about 9:20 on that clock. Brilliant. So hopefully I definitely beat that today, won't I? Anyway, back to number formation. Move this out of the way. As usual, with your parents, choose one that you think, actually, I do need to just practice a little bit more. Which one is it? Is it number 3 today? Will it be number 4? I might just do a bit of number 4 again. It's only had one day of that, haven't we? So remember, it was like straight angles and a straight line down. So select 1 or 2 of the numbers that you think, actually, I do need to really practice, and just take your time, okay? But when you're ready, let's have a look at number 5. Now, number 5 can be very, very tricky, all right? There are 2 ways of doing the number 5, and in this booklet, look, it's showing you to go straight across, then down, and do a backward curve. So you can do it that way, but also what's quite acceptable is you could start here and come down and do like number 5's belly, and then do the line across. So I don't mind which way you do it. So you either start there, go down and around, so it's important we get it the right way round, or start here, come down, belly, line across. Now our handwriting one suggests this way, but I don't think it really matters, do you? So long as you can get your number 5s to look as brilliant as you can, alright? I think the reason why our handwriting one starts here and then go across like that is to do with the size of this top line, because you might go and then do this. So it's up to you, but you choose the one that is best for you and practice doing your number 5s for me. Okay, now even though we won't be doing number formation for a little while, you can get your number formation booklet out and have a go from 0 to 5 whenever you need to. Alright, so if you pause and do those, then we'll go on to the last, add a letter. So again, just like the number formation booklet, go through which one of these letters did you find the trickiest, or which one do you think, actually, yeah, I definitely need to practice that one a few more times. Choose one and practice that one first. I might just do some more of the Y's, because this one has a descender and I've got to practice sitting it on the line, so I might just practice this one. Oh, sit it on the line, straight back up, and then remember to come down and curve. And it's important that I'm not doing this. Because in year 1, if you're writing and you do like this really long tail, when you get to the next line, you have to write over these bits, won't you? Okay. Right, so if you pause and practice something that you think you need to, and then when you've done that, we're going to find the letter J in the booklet. The J, the last one. I left this to the end because it's slightly different to the others. Because if you have a look at this letter, it goes that way. It goes to the left rather than to the right, like all the other letters do. But it does have something in common with the letter Y, because a J, goes below the line in our handwriting. When I was a boy at school, I never did that, but this is what you guys have to do. So a J is a nice long ladder letter, but you just curve like you're doing the tail of the letter Y, okay? Then you take your pen off and you do the tittle. Remember, not footballs. I do keep seeing a few of these on your work. Don't do that, because in year 1 they'll say, oh, you're going to have to copy that out again. You're not allowed to have massive blobs on your work. Alright, so it's important. It's just a dot. Alright, so let's go straight down and curve. Alright, what does the rhyme say? It says, to write the letter J, start at the top, go straight down the ladder and keep going, and then curve back under, then put a dot on the top. Alright, so if you need to do those. So pause it, and then when you're ready, we'll go on to doing it on the line. Now on the line, so the difference is, where's the L, T and I when you did those straight looking letters? They sit on the line. The J doesn't, it goes below the line, it has a descender. So can you see that? And then the tittle. It's a bit tricky, isn't it? And then the tittle. Alright. Try and keep them as straight as you can. Now I can see why some of you are doing these round dots, because you're trying to make it look like that. But I think that's just how the computer font looks. So just make sure you do that. Alright? You do those, and then when you're ready, we'll go on to the words. So pause if you need to. And on the words, so when you're ready, make sure the J is the same height as these normal letter heights. So you start at the same height as the A and the M, but remember to go below the line. It doesn't sit on it, has a descender. And the dot, the tittle, is just above those letters. Alright? So if you do those, I'm going to come down to this one here. Look where there's this one. So it's not as high as the L, it's just as high as the E. And the tittle, the dot, isn't as high as the L either. And I've tried to make the J come down as far as the Y. Can you see that? Right, when you've done those, then we'll have a go at reading them. When you're ready though, let's read them. I'm not going to do the sound buttons for most of these today, because they're little words. You should be able to do these now, and I bet you can do them pretty quick. So, read this one, go. Did you get J, A, M, jam, yeah? Right, read this one, and as soon as you've read it, go and do it. Right, you should be doing a J, O, G, jog. You should be having a jog on the spot. Quick, jog, 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 jog. Faster, faster. Right, let's come on to this one now. All right, let's do this one. You sound it out, go. J, A, G, jug. Should have got these. It needs to be quick at these now. Right, this one. As soon as you've done it, I want you to do it around your living room. Go. You should be flying like a jet. Jet. Right, come into land, quick. And then down here, we'll do this one, and then we'll look at that one. You can do this action afterwards as well. Go. J, I, G, jig. Like a little dance. Go, 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 do some little jigging. Right, and then let's look at this one together. I'm just going to use the pen for this one. So, can you spot anything in this word that will help you to read this one? Got here, look. So I'm going to do the sound buttons here, and then we'll talk about this bit on the end. Alright? Now I'm going to cover this bit up first. I'm going to go J, E, L, gel. Now, it's a ya, isn't it? So it would be J, E, L, ya. Jella. Doesn't sound right, does it? I mean, you see the picture, so we know what it is. And it's because sometimes, do you remember we've talked about when you get a Y on the end of the word, it becomes an E sound. Just like if you had the name Holly. Can you think of anyone in our class who has the Y on the end and it has an E sound? I can think of a few children in our class. Have a think. Alright? And then we'll go on to writing all the letters quickly before we finish. Remember to take a little break if you need to. Now, let's see how you do here. So we're going to do the K, We'll do all the cog family first. Taking our time. Get them at the right heights. Do you know, because you've done this so much now, the things that I've been seeing on your tapestry when you get to this part, your cog family letters are looking fantastic, particularly the A and the D and the G, because they are hard, and you are doing amazing. I really think Mr. Chidler would be like, who are these children? How can they write so beautifully at the start of year 1? You're going to shock him. So, there they all are. Same heights, look. Got your ascender and your descenders. So do those carefully. Remember the K is how they start. And then we'll just put the long ladder family next to them. So the L is about the same height. It's the same height as the D, isn't it? 'Cause it's an ascender. The I, normal height. Take the pen off and do the tittle. The T starts at the same height as the tittle. And the line across goes at the same height as the letters here, look. And then the next one was the A. So that should be at the same height, look, here, and going across here. And then your Y, your Y. Now the descender should be like the G and the Qu, same kind of distance down. Alright, and then today's one, the J. Now be careful you don't start here, because you end up giving the Y a kiss. So go along a bit and go down and do the descender and then the tittle. Alright? Goodness me, look how many letters we are going to be awesome at doing. Let's write some words and then we'll be finished. And because I can't really think of many words that have J in them with these letters, I'll copy the ones that are in the book. And we will do jug first of all. So J, A, G, 3 phonemes. And the J goes under the line, remember. It's a descender, tittle. Then the A. And then the G. And then if your parents think, oh no, you need to practice one of those bits again, just write the word again and again and again. Take your time, alright? Because handwriting practice is about getting the letters formed really beautifully. So if there is something tricky, you do have to do them again, because that's why we do handwriting practice. Right, we've done jug. Let's do jog, phoneme fingers. J, O, G, jog, 3 phonemes. So it's J, below the line. O, sits on the line. G, sits its head bit on the line, look. But its tail goes below. Look, if you now spell jug, you spell jog, you just have to take the A and swap it with the O, don't you? One more. Let's do the jig one, alright? Little boogie. Jig. J, I, G, jig. So again, look, it's the same as these, but the only difference is which letter. Yeah, the I in the middle. So, J below the line. I on the line, that tittle's at the same height. And then the G. And that is handwriting done. Is yours neater than mine? I bet it's not. Go on, check. See you in a bit.